Kendall or Kylie?
Kendall.
Kendall. Although Kylie's awesome.
Both.
Don't get us wrong.
Yeah, they're both. I don't want to hurt Kylie's feelings. They're both awesome.
The Final Five seemingly not having a care in the world right after another dominated Olympic Games in Rio.
Yeah, and what no one knew at the time was that 3 of the 5, Simone Biles, Gabby Douglas, and Aly Raisman, were sexually abused by USA Gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar.
Well, Nassar pleaded guilty to 10 counts of criminal sexual conduct. Raisman, a 3-time Olympic gold medalist, spoke out on ESPN's Outside the Lines.
I was sick. I was up all night and I was sick. Like I've said, and I'll say time and time again, abuse is not something that you suffer just in the moment. It carries on with you for the rest of your life.
Aly struggling to deal with the victim impact statements from more than 100 women being read this week at Nassar's sentencing hearing.
I've cried more nights than not, and I've experienced flashback nightmares of the abuse.
He is a predator and he can't be stopped unless he is behind bars for the rest of his life. You manipulated us to trust you because you're a doctor, and doctors do no wrong, only heal. You are not a healer.
She took her own life because she couldn't deal with the pain anymore. And every day I miss her, every day. And it all started with him.
Aly chose not to face Nassar in court. Instead, she will have her statement read for her.
I think what I want him and everyone else to understand is that the abuse is very traumatic, but also now I have trust issues because I trusted him. He was a doctor. You would never, ever imagine that a doctor would be hurting you. Even though I'm not there today, I still feel it. It's traumatizing. It's nerve-wracking. This interview right now, I feel like my hands are shaking. It's not something that's comfortable to talk about, but I'm determined to make sure the current and the future generations are safe. So, you know, we have to keep talking about it to make sure this never happens again.
On Monday, Simone Biles, the world's best gymnast, joined Aly in going public with sexual abuse allegations against Nassar.
When I read her tweet and her Instagram post yesterday, I was shaking. I was almost in tears because it's hard to put into words how horrifying this is. I mean, all of my teammates and even the brave young girls that I don't know that have come forward, and it's a horrible feeling because sexual abuse or abuse is never ever okay, and to have it happen to Simone is one of my best friends, and to see her write that about having to go back to the ranch, I mean, I hope USA Gymnastics listens because they haven't listened to us so far.
Nassar faces a sentence of 40 to 125 years in prison for sexual abuse after already being sentenced to 60 years in prison on child pornography charges.
Mike, in my opinion, it's not enough time.
I agree.
Ugh.